Thank you so much for coming around, and thank you for your time. So we would like to ask you a few questions about your experience with the UN. So now the first question is, what was your proudest or most memorable moment that you have accomplished as a UN board member or a volunteer?
I can't say enough that just being a member of the board is richness in itself. It is a wonderful collaboration. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I'm so grateful for the board, past and now present, and hopefully future. But in terms of the highlight, it's always so special to have the celebration and commemoration of the UN days, each year, the founding of the UN, October 24. So we can't say enough. And this year it is, well, in a different mode, but I would say extra, extra special. And we, through the UN days, it's our opportunity to reach out to the wider community. And we have involved students, but when you ask me some more questions about the future, all we can say is we hope for many, many more dedicated, interested, exciting, exuberant, active students. So we are very grateful though now for the students who are participating. And if I may conclude, beyond the UN Day, we also have the Mary T. Hall commemorative seminars, and then there is an award or an honor with that every year. It may be going into another mode, but we want to remember Mary T. Hall in that she was a very dedicated person, an internationalist for sure. And her legacy, she laid this legacy of helping others to come to the table in the mode of the United Nations and peoples of the United Nations.
That's so interesting. Thank you very much for that. The next question is, what are your hopes for the future of the St. Louis chapter and the UN, as well as the SDU goals?
Okay, we have a lot of this, and for the future of the UNA chapter in St. Louis, well, I have to keep tagging on that we want more participation. We reach out much more, myself very much included in this, my job, to get more students on board. And of course, then faculty as well from the different universities. I think that would be a very, very big job that we have. And we don't want to exclude those who are not as students or in the university, but we reach out to all who are interested in the goals and agenda of the United Nations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and the final aspect of this is, what advice would you give to the next generation of the UN members?
I would say the word is hope. Continue. We have to move at this time when we are faced with a challenge never before faced in our lifetime with the COVID-19 and all the call for unity and understanding of all people and races and all what we see in this at this moment. So I am hopeful, but at the same time, I am challenged to have myself and each person here be committed further than what we have been to these goals of unity and understanding among peoples and nations. And we want, what do we want? We want peace and good living for all people, not just some. And of course, we have the power of destroying, and some people more than others, some states, member states more than others. So this is what we're calling on, the realization of peace for humanity, peace without arms. So this is our call. And for the future we must achieve the Sustainable Development Goals.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the advice, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the interview.